we mean well. That's the idea. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for doing the attendance form. Now we've got our notes for this section.
Thank you very much.
All right. Well, thanks for coming today, and you've got your work tablets there. We've got the new 2016 PowerPoint software, and so we're having a little session on how to use that for our website presentations that you will make for our products there. Now we've covered all the WHS information. You know where everything is, as usual. So let's begin. We love to use PowerPoint. I know some of you haven't used the latest one, and don't be afraid. There's nothing to be afraid with PowerPoint. It's a wonderful tool to make great PowerPoints that we can use for our products. You know, even comedians use PowerPoint.
There's some things I hate about PowerPoint, and I figure it's kind of my duty to point them out. So here we go. Here's common PowerPoint mistakes. Number one, people tend to put every word they are going to say on the PowerPoint slides. Although this eliminates the need to memorize your talk, ultimately this makes your slides crowded, wordy, and boring. You will lose your audience's attention before you even reach the bottom of your first slide. Please don't do that anymore, please. Number two, most common. Many people do not run spell check. Big mistake. Nothing makes you look stupider than spelling errors. If it's got a red line under it, recheck the spelling. And finally, I hate this. Avoid excessive bullet pointing, only bullet key points. Too many bullet points, and your key messages will not stand out. In fact, the term bullet point comes from people firing guns at annoying presenters. Hence the bullet point.
Alright, so yeah. So PowerPoint's a wonderful thing, nothing to be afraid of, and you can even use it for comedy. Alright. So let's have a look today. We want to learn the outcomes from our session together, just for 30 minutes. How to access PowerPoint, how to change the text appearances, how to insert an image, how to change the format of an image, how to animate the text and images that make them move around, how to check the whole presentation's look, how to arrange your slides, how you like them, and then how to save your presentation so you don't lose them. Nothing worse than preparing a presentation and losing the whole thing. So we don't want that. Okay. And so your assessment, just to let you know, to show that you remember the knowledge, how to use the PowerPoint and can apply that knowledge. Later this session you'll choose a card with the name of one of the southern Australian cities where we sell products. And 2 days after today, each of you will create a 7-slide PowerPoint presentation on the main tourist attractions in that city. Yeah? So you'll choose a city in southern Australia, you'll make a 7-slide PowerPoint presentation on the main tourist attractions in that city. After next week we'll have a 30-minute session where we'll just present our PowerPoints to each other, and then we'll put them all up on our website when we finally edited them. Okay? So that's going to be our assessment of how you know, and it's going to be practical and related to our business. And then once you do one, put it up there on the website, you'll be way to go. You can do endless amounts. So we'll do that. So let's start. How to access the PowerPoint. So turn on your tablet. We've got your tablets there. Today we're going to practice it as we go. So turn it on, you know that. And where to open PowerPoint, you can see on your desktop looks something like this. Notice the icon here, the PowerPoint. Just double click on that if you would, and because we want it, yes, that'll open it to where we want to go. And so when you double click on the icon, this is the first page. This is what you're seeing now on your tablet. You know? We want to start a new presentation. We have the blank presentation. And you see all these different coloured boxes are all the different templates. There's quite a lot. You get more online. Microsoft does all the hard work for you. You can get all the templates already the artwork's already done for you. You just put in the information, depending on your artistic mood. So it's all there. But for today, we want to just start with a blank one. And you can either open that by double-clicking on this box here, or click on it once, and then click the Create button here. You've got two choices. So double-click on it, or click on it once, and then press the Create button down the bottom. Alright. So do that, please. Open the page, double-click on this, or create a new slideshow, a new presentation. And then, so when you do that, this is now what you have your first page on your laptop, okay? Now I have 4 cards, and I need you to all take one, please. So, pick a city. There's 4 cities of Southern Australia. Please take one. So that's going to be your city for your assignment. It could be Perth, it could be Adelaide, Melbourne, or Hobart. Okay. So now click to add type. Click on this box here, okay? And type in the name of your city that you've just picked up. So click on the box here and just type in the city that you've just picked out. Good? Okay. And then notice here, click to add a subtitle. You see when you look at mine, I've got Melbourne, Australia, and my subtitle, because we know it's true, the world's most livable city for the 6th year in a row. Sydney never gets that. But anyway, we have here in Melbourne, it's a wonderful thing. So we have the title and the subtitle. So now type in your subtitle for your project. Good. Alright. Okay. Now, if you want to add more slides, what do? Notice here, we go up to the top and we click on New Slide. Okay? And when you click on that on Layout, you'll see all these different, on the drop-down palette, notice all the different types of slides. Some to put in photos or charts or text. So, please do that. Click on Layout, we want to choose a new slide and choose one and maybe say put in 2 more new slides. Do that if you would. And so the ones on the left here are called mini slides, and these you can move around as you like. But so alright, we've got that. Good. Next one. 2. How to change your text appearance. So you've typed, see here, this is my original slide in black, and here I've changed it. I've changed the colour and I've changed the font. Okay. So, how do we do that? So you just get your mouse and you just select, for example, the word Melbourne with your mouse. You go up here and you click the font type. You change that. I can change the text size. I've changed the text colour to red in this case. I don't want any bullets. And text alignments in the middle. Okay? So go ahead and do that to your one. Pick the colour and font or whatever you like and change your page from the black one like I had to something different. Just have a practice at that if you would. Alright. All good? Yes. Now remember, notice here we have a dark background with light word. Remember to keep a high contrast between your colours, between the background and the colour of your text. We need a high contrast so it's easier for the people to see and it's easier on their eyes. And so the experts tell us that having a yellow or white text on a dark blue or black background is far easier on the eyes than having black text on a white background. This is what the experts, the scientists tell us. Alright? So how do I change this background from white to blue? How do I change the background? Well, first you click on Design. See, notice Design. You click on Format Background. And here you pick your colour. Okay? Just click on that and you'll be able to choose the colour. So can you do that now? Go and change your background. Click design, format the background, choose your colour. I've chosen navy blue with yellow text. See? The same words but the colours and the fonts change. Alright? You doing so far so good? Mm-hmm. You're doing very well. You're professionals. Alright, good. Number 3. How to insert an image. So in order to insert an image, first we need to click a new slide. We need a new slide below our last ones. So we click new slide and got a new one here. Okay, yep. And then we click insert. And we want to insert a picture, say. You could insert shapes or smart art. You could a text box. You could even insert videos or audio, as you can see there. But we want to include a picture here. So we click on the picture, and notice you come to picture from file. You can just pick any picture that's already on your tablet that we've used from your internet searches. So we can do that. Alright? And so you find your photo, and if you double click on the photo, it'll insert it straight into the PowerPoint like that. Okay? So please go do that. We've got our crop of photos. So go onto your tablet and click on the folder and just double click on a picture to insert it in that new slide that you've put there. Would you do that now, please? Insert it on your tablet. Good. All got a picture?
Yep.
Alright, very good. It's not rocket science, is it? But we just want to be confident because this is going to do it all the time. Alright, 4th, how to change the format of an image. Yeah, this is the wonderful thing of the latest PowerPoint. We can actually play with the picture. The old one you couldn't change it much, but this one you can actually change things on the picture you select. You're not limited to the picture that you download from the web. We can play with that actual picture itself. And we can do it inside the PowerPoint, which is great. It's a wonderful thing. Right? And so if you want to alter the look at it, again, we click on the inserted photo and the picture format. So we click on the tab picture format up there on the top. And for us, for our purpose, we've got all these different things. We can remove a background, change the picture, do corrections for lightness, darkness, change the color. There's artistic effects, transparency, all these other effects. We can even crop the picture, change the height, do a lot of things in the picture format. But for us today, let's try this remove the background effect here. And so we remove the background. Notice it puts a square over the picture, and you can make that as big or small as you like. And notice it's put the background in purple. And what do you think is going to happen? If we're removing the background, whatever's in purple will disappear. It's quite a nice look. So when you got the box in the right place, click return. Yes, Paul?
Could you just start that one again? I'm doing that.
All right.
Just with the process of what to do.
Yes.
Please.
So we've got our picture from here. We click the picture format, and we click remove background. And straight away that will put the box around our picture. And you can make this bigger or smaller. The background is highlighted, and whatever's in purple is what they will remove. Okay? Alright? And so what you get is something like that. Look at that. It's taken all that background out, and we have the bit in the middle. It's good, isn't it? You couldn't do that in the old PowerPoint that we used to have, but the new one we can. It's wonderful. Yep. Alright, so have a go on your picture. Press the remove, go back to the picture format. Remove background. Put the square where you like it. And then click the turn on the keyboard. And there we go. I like that one. It's a new one. I like that. It's on the new Microsoft PowerPoint. It's wonderful. Alright, very good. Number 5. How to animate the text and images in a slide. You may decide that you just don't want to introduce all your information at once. Just boom. But you may want them to come out one at a time as you're talking, point 1. And then I don't want to introduce point 2 till I finish point 1. So when you finish, then you click again and point 2 comes out. And we do this through the animations tab at the top. And when you click on the animations, notice we want to click on the animation pane. See all the different words like accommodation, they're all listed here, and it puts the animation, the movement you're going to do on each word. So you just highlight it, and then you click on what animation would you like. You want appear, blinds, checker point, dissolve, fly in, fly out, pick up. There's all sorts. There's emphasis effects, there's exit effects. There's even a path option. The path animation means the object can move any way you like. It can go in circle. A lot of fun, see? And although they're all possible, so we just do it as you want. And so once you've selected all your effects, notice see everything's here on our animation pane. We go to start, and you can either have each one on a click, so you control it, like click, I want to change to the next one. It'll go 1, 2, 3. Or you can also, if you click on here, you'll find with previous effect or after. In other words, you can have an automated one where you just click the slide and it'll change whatever setting time that you set. See, this is half a second. You may want to give it 2 seconds, whatever suits your presentation. So it's a wonderful thing when you set it up and you can press the button and all play by itself. Okay? And so for this one, I've used after the main effect. So let's have a little look. And so when we want to have a look to see is it working, click the preview up here on the left. And it'll run through this slide and all the animations, and you can just check before you save it. So click the preview and it'll look something like this. They can disappear if you want. You can spin and twirl and see the object. You can move him around, whatever you want to do. Or it could be like this. So notice here we have the same shape, but what have we done? We've changed the colour to green, and we've made it bigger. Okay. And so to do this, you click on the shape. It was yellow before. You click on the shape format, and then you just click on the colouring here and the shading, and you can play with the slide. Okay. All right. So try on your tablet. Put in a shape on a new slide like this, and change the colour like this one from yellow to green, and change the path movement from the animations. So have it go there. Change the colour. Make it a bit bigger or smaller, and then play with the animation, the path animation. Make it go whatever, just to get the feel for it. Because once you can do a couple, you can do it to anything then. Okay. All right. Let's have a look. And here we go. Kind of similar. Change the words a bit. There we are. In a different shape, moved a bit differently, see? These are sort of things you can do. Or we can even have hamburgers. We can move Melbourne. The same text. Spinning this time. Oh, and even the hamburger can run around. So just to show you can do all sorts of, just let us think creatively. What we can do. PowerPoint's a wonderful thing these days. Very good. Now, next to point 6, how do you check the whole presentation's look? So when we finally think, I've got it done, I've got my dozen slides or 7 slides, whatever, how can I check what it looks like? Okay? Oh, well, it's quite easy. You just click on the slideshow at the top, tag at the top, and you have 3 choices. You can play from the start, or from just the current slide if you just want to check the recent ones, or you can do the presenter view. This is the one you see when you plug in the projector. It gives you the presenter view. All that is you see your slide that's showing, and you see the next one that's coming. It's next door, so you can always see what the next slide is, just to help you in your control of the presentation. So let's do that. Or you can play the small play icon down here, this little screen there. You have a choice. play from the start here, or play from the start here, or play from the current slide, and we'll just go from here on. Okay? So have a go, just for your, now we have a few slides there in our little practice. Go from the start, try your presentation from the start for your handful of slides there, see how you go. Alright? And if you want to finish, just press the escape button on your keyboard when you've had enough. There you go. And it'll go back to here. Very good. So the point, how do we arrange our slides? Yeah, you put in, can I change the order? Well, notice with this one, this is what we've done here. If we go back one, notice we had the two pictures and the two shapes. And I said, oh, I want to put one of the shapes in between the two pictures. So what I do, I just left click with the mouse on the slide, and here I've moved the green one from here up between the two picture ones. You just left click and drag it up, and it's simple as that. So I could put it up at the start if I wanted. So we can move them around, arrange them, just how you like, just left click and you just drag it up and down. It's quite simple. I think it was like that in the old PowerPoint. Alright, so just move a couple of yours around in order there on your, there you go. Alright, good. Oh, we're doing well. Now, and lastly, how to save your presentation. Because we don't want to lose, there's nothing worse than putting all those animations, and what happens? You lose your presentation. You've got to start all over again. Oh, that's our worst nightmare. And it wastes time and everything else. Alright. So how can I save it? I got it all ready, just how I like it. Well, what we do, you can click on the second icon on the top left here, the little hard disk. So you can check this little floppy disk icon here to save. You can click that. And if you do that, you'll get this page coming. And then notice you can save it as whatever you type in the name here. If your city is Adelaide, Adelaide PowerPoint, type in the name there. And to save, you worked out you want to put it in this folder. If you click on these arrows, you can put it or on the desktop, work out where you want to save it so you can find it again. And then just click save once you've finalised your location, and all should be well. Okay, so do that right now. You got your PowerPoint. Save it to somewhere on your desktop. You can save it here to the desktop so you can find it easy. Okay. When the next day comes, you want to use it, you just click on the icon on your desktop, and it opens up. So that's pretty well it. It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit better than the old one. A few extra things I like that. Taking out backgrounds and things. So it's a few more artistic toys to play with, but I think it's pretty good. So I think you'll be fine. And so from this session, we saw how to access PowerPoint. We saw how to change the text appearance, how to insert an image, how to change the format of an image. We looked at how to animate the text and the images, how to check the whole presentation's look, how to arrange your slides, and how to save your presentation, right? That covers the main basics. As we said, the little assignment, remember that we just read it again, the assessment task for all of us, to remember your knowledge, that choose the Southern Australian city that you now have. Then 2 days after today, we're going to make a 7-slide PowerPoint presentation on the main tourist attractions in that city. So we have our company's usual resources on the internet, you find what they are, and then during a 30-minute follow-up session we'll have next week, we'll just go through everyone's presentation and evaluate and encourage, and we want to stick all of them up on our website because we've got our new program promoting the Southern Australian city, so we want to use your practice as the real work outcomes. So I think that's going to be great. We'll do that. And so really just well done guys. I think you seem to be doing there quite easy. I think we're no worries. We do have a little handout, a feedback sheet for the session if you wouldn't mind. We always want to improve our instructions. So just take a couple of minutes to fill out the feedback.
An extra pin.
Yep.
Please put comments, don't just tick the box. Please put some comments down the bottom as well and to the sides. We really appreciate that. But I think what I've seen today, you're doing pretty well. Yep, I think we've all got the hang of it. But it was worth going through just to make sure we're all on the same page. Because when new people come, they're going to ask you, how does this work? How do I do that? Well, you'll be able to help them yourself. And we want to improve our skills all the time. So take a couple of minutes and do the feedback form. Thank you for that. Be honest, it's okay. We want to improve. We want to be the best travel agency around town. So feedback's a good way for us to gauge how we're going. I appreciate your time to help us with this. We're done, almost. Almost just finishing up. Done there. Alright, thanks. Thank you. And wrong one, thank you. Yeah. Now just remember our next training session will be in 3 days' time in the morning, just for 2 hours on oral presentations, okay? Because we want you more and more to we're getting good interest from clients. We want you to be trained up so you can give oral presentations on our products and services, even if it's by yourself.